Hello! In today's video, we talk about the key of D major. I would say the third easiest chord progression there is to play. So the four chords that we're going to be talking about in D major is D major, of course, B minor, G major, which we've talked about before, and then A major. I know we did A minor in the previous video, but we're doing A major today. So you have D, B minor, A major, and G. So let's get right into it. The first chord will be D major, which we've talked about in the very first video where I talk about the common chords in certain keys. And D major is probably one of the easier chords to play if you have small hands, because you're only playing four strings and it's very clumped up together. So here is D major. And right now, like I said, the chords for D major. So let us get started. The first chord is D, which we have talked about before on the channel, but you're going to place your thumb on the first E and A lower strings to kind of mute them. There we go. You don't really want those being played. You start with a open D, then your pointer finger on the second fret G string, your ring finger on the third fret B string, and then your middle finger on the second fret on the high E string. Altogether, you have a D chord. Again, you mute that low E and low A. You don't need it. Then after that, you have an open D. Point your finger on the second fret of the G string. Your ring finger on the third fret B string. And your middle finger on the second fret on the high E. Altogether is D. Together, that is D major. The next chord is B minor. I'm going to show you the bar chord and then a substitute version for it that will do the same thing. Either one that you feel comfortable with, you can play. Just don't ever feel pressured that you're like, oh, I got to play a bar chord. There's always workarounds with bar chords. So here is B minor. Now we have B minor. So normally everyone plays B minor like a bar chord, which is you place your finger on the second fret and you just start on the A string and you just press them all down, and then you have your ring finger on the fourth fret of the D string, fourth fret with your pinky on the G string, and then on the B string, your middle finger on the third fret. But I'm going to show you an easier way to do that. So, of course, like I said, this is the B minor chord. So the big problem with bar chords for everyone is this finger right here. That makes it very hard to play and very painful for beginner guitarists. So instead of having the pressure of like, well, I got to learn this bar chord immediately, let's just take this thing out of the equation. Because this finger is playing the B right here, the second fret on the A string, and also playing the second fret on the high E string. So technically what you could do is just, instead of having this, just play that high E string. Move that pointer finger to the second fret on the high E. Put your thumb over the E and A, because you're not playing the A anymore. And there you go. You have a more simplified version of the B minor, which is your ring finger on the fourth fret of the D string. Then you have your pinky on the fourth fret of the G string. Then your middle finger on the third fret on the B string. And high E, pointer, second fret. That is B minor. A lot easier than playing this, which sounds exactly the same. Up now we have G, which we have talked about plenty of times. And here is G major. And the last one is we have talked about before, but the G major chord. So we'll go over this really quickly. Your middle finger on the third fret E, low E that is. Your pointer on the second fret of the A string. Then your open, see, the computer loves the G string, or the G chord. Next you have an open D, open G, open B, and your ring finger on the high E on the 3rd fret. Together, that is a G major. And the last one is A major, very similar to A minor, but just one change on one string. So here is A major. Next, we have A major. We've talked about A minor before, but A major is just one note from A minor. So you're going to place your thumb again on that low E. You're going to mute that. Now you're going to have an open A. And then the next three strings all on the 2nd fret. Your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, ring finger, 2nd fret, G string, pinky, 2nd fret, and open E. Together, that's an A. Again, open A, middle finger, 2nd fret, D string, ring finger, 2nd fret, G string, pinky, 2nd fret, B string, and then high E open. Together, A major. So, all together, these are all the chords together, and I will show you what that sounds like in a chord progression. There you go. By the way, some songs that might interest you that are in the key of D major would be U2 With or Without You, Pink Floyd, Comfortably Numb, Everlong, The Foo Fighters, Reptilia, The Strokes, Hotel California, The Eagles. I know I'm not going to say those songs are going to be easy to play with those 4 chords, but it gets you a starting place and kind of shows you how popular this key is. It's actually very popular when you drop tune your guitar, but that'll be another lesson for another day. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Come by a live stream every single night where we just goof off, play metal riffs, and subscribe. I hope you have an awesome day. Praying for you, my friend. God bless, and I'll see you in another video.